The Indoraptor is a weapon. It's been bred for that purpose, designed, raised in a lab with DNA assumedly from a number of different dinosaurs, including Blue herself. It makes sense that people would want to purchase it, and whilst I'm not personally wholly convinced on the abilities of a dinosaur on a big active battlefield, we've seen that both the Indominus Rex and the Indoraptor are, for one, incredibly resistant to firearms, and in the case of the former, even rockets. And it seems unlikely to me that the opposition will have trained mosasaurs ready to pounce. The role of the Indoraptor is likely in stealthier missions, tight corridors, infiltrations, locations where its ability to scale rooftops, unlock doors and potentially follow orders would come in handy. I can see military contractors feasibly buying the Indoraptor for such missions. But why would they want an Ankylosaurus? We now know, thanks to the spoilerific trailers, though if we're honest it was somewhat obvious, that the DPG are portrayed by the Lockwood people who, instead of wanting to save the ISLA NUBLAR dinosaurs, are instead planning to auction them off to a room full of bewildered normies. The Indoraptor is of course the star attraction and likely the last item to be auctioned. But not only do we see an Ankylosaurus being auctioned off in the newest trailers, it's safe to assume that the other dinosaurs that make it off the island, the Sinoceratops, the Baryonyx, the Allosaurus, the Triceratops and so on, are all being auctioned too. But why? They don't have the ferocity or stealth of the Indoraptor, and they don't have Blue's DNA in there to give them that willingness to follow orders. So what is the purpose of buying a dinosaur if not for attack? Dinosaurs were also not wholly intelligent. I know some of you are about to argue with me on that point, and whilst some dinosaurs, particularly carnivorous dinosaurs like Troodon, certainly showed more intelligent behaviours, they do still pale in comparison to most modern animals that people have as pets, etc. Your dinosaurs aren't easily about to learn tricks and commands, despite what Jurassic World might suggest, and that means their desirability as pets is diminished as well. Of course, this is Jurassic World, and who's to say the dinosaurs weren't bred to be more intelligent than their extinct counterparts? The raptors were certainly smarter than they should be. Even if they're not pets, just having a Triceratops roaming around your backyard would be a fairly massive boon to any rich exotic animal collectors. People collect tigers, lions, Komodo dragons, why not dinosaurs as well? If we assume they aren't going to be used for weapons or for those collections, well, the remaining options get somewhat a little bit more depressing. We've all seen how lucrative the market is for furs, ivory and the like. Rare and expensive materials from endangered animals fetch a hefty price from the right people. If you could bring back extinct animals, ones with only a handful of specimens on the planet, well, how much do you think an Ankylosaurus skin handbag is going to sell for? Or the horn of a Triceratops? The face of a Baryonyx for some reason? You'd need to buy at least a breeding pair of a dinosaur to make this sustainable, of course, but with just a few dinosaurs and the right setup, you could assumedly set up a small dinosaur farm where you could harvest them continuously for skins, horns and meat. A bull Triceratops could weigh around 10 times that of its equivalent in a cow, and given the similarities in activity etc, there's a good chance the meat would taste the same. Rare steaks harvested from extinct creatures. You just know that is on the mind of somebody in that auction room, and hell, I'd be kind of tempted to try it as well. To offer another suggestion, sticking with our lovely themes of moral depravity and obnoxious rich people, but people pay very, very good money to hunt exotic creatures in Africa and the like. It's an enjoyable challenge for them to track and kill a, usually sedated, lion, and they pay a lot of money for the chance to do so. How much do you think they'd pay to hunt a Tyrannosaurus Rex? It would be the greatest predator on the planet if brought back, a challenge that all the top game hunters would love to take on, and we already saw pretty much that exact same desire in the Lost World's Roland Tembo, and I think it'd inevitably happen in the Jurassic World universe as well. Is this what we have to look forward to in the third Jurassic World film? A world where dinosaurs aren't just weapons, but meat and fashion accessories and collectibles and hunting targets and much more? Will the Jurassic World that Ian Malcolm warns us about in the trailers be in a world entirely integrated with the Jurassic Park dinosaurs? I don't know where else they take the franchise personally, but I'm very hopeful that Fallen Kingdom will give us some idea of what the intentions of these buyers at the auction are, and feel free to chime in with your own suggestions down below in the comments. Thank you so much for joining me as always, cheers, much love, bye bye. Quick little shout out at the end, this video and all the others would not be possible without the support of you guys at home, and also all my Patreon supporters who are listed up on the page right now for April 2018. Thank you guys for all the help, and if you want to join in and help me out a little bit, you can do so at patreon.com/bestinslot. Thanks for joining me.